Dramatically, 1 in every 3 Americans lives in a state that ranks in the bottom half of the country on key measures of well-being. The question then arises, which are the worst states in America for 2024? Buckle in as we delve into the data to rank the bottom 10. As we embark on this eye-opening journey, let's start from the 10th position. The state that holds this dubious honor is Delaware. Despite its small size and the charm of cities like Wilmington, Delaware has unfortunately landed on our list for several reasons. First, let's look at the economy. Delaware's GDP per capita is lower than the national average, which isn't the best news for its residents. Add to this the state's high unemployment rate, which has been consistently above the national average, causing a lot of financial stress for its citizens. Next, we can't ignore the issue of crime. While it may not be the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Delaware, the state's crime rate is alarmingly high. In fact, it's one of the highest in the country, which is certainly a factor that contributes to its ranking on our list. Lastly, we have to talk about education. Delaware ranks below average in education, with a high school graduation rate that's lower than most states. This is a significant setback for the state, as it impacts the future of its younger generation and ultimately the state's potential for growth. So there you have it, folks. Our 10th worst state in America for 2024, Delaware. But don't get too comfortable because we're just getting started. Continuing our countdown, we move on to the 9th place. Hold on to your seats because we're heading over to West Virginia. Known for its rich history and stunning landscapes, West Virginia is unfortunately not all sunshine and roses. Let's delve into why this state has found its place in our list. The first reason is the economy. West Virginia has one of the lowest GDP per capita in the nation, which translates to a lower standard of living for its residents. Unfortunately, the state also struggles with a high poverty rate, making it a challenging place to live for many of its citizens. Moving on to health, West Virginia has one of the highest obesity rates in the country. This is a serious concern as it leads to various health complications and a lower life expectancy. Education is another area where West Virginia struggles. The state has one of the lowest high school graduation rates in the country, which hampers the opportunities for its younger generation. In terms of crime, while not as high as Delaware, West Virginia still has a crime rate above the national average, adding to its woes. So there you have it, our 9th worst state in America for 2024, West Virginia. But don't go away just yet because the countdown isn't over. As we delve deeper into our countdown, we arrive at the 8th spot. Brace yourselves, folks, as we're taking a trip to Mississippi. While Mississippi is known for its southern charm and rich cultural heritage, it's not all magnolias and sweet tea. Let's unpack the reasons why Mississippi has landed on our unenviable list. Starting with the economy, Mississippi ranks as the poorest state in the country with the lowest median household income. This economic hardship is further mirrored in its high poverty rate, making life tough for many of its residents. Health-wise, Mississippi faces a myriad of challenges. It has the highest rate of heart disease in the nation, coupled with a high obesity rate, leading to a lower life expectancy for its citizens. Education in Mississippi is another area of concern. The state has one of the lowest literacy rates in the country, limiting opportunities for its youth. Furthermore, Mississippi's crime rate is significantly above the national average, making safety a serious issue. So there you have it, the 8th worst state in America for 2024, Mississippi. But remember, our countdown is far from over. The surprises only get more shocking as we proceed. Hold on to your seats, folks, as we unveil the 7th state on our countdown. We're heading north from Mississippi to Michigan. Known for its Great Lakes and vibrant auto industry, Michigan unfortunately also has its share of problems. Let's delve into why Michigan has earned this dubious distinction. Economically, Michigan has struggled to recover from the decline of the auto industry, with many manufacturing jobs being lost. This has resulted in a high unemployment rate and increased poverty levels. In terms of health, Michigan has one of the highest rates of adult smoking and obesity in the nation, contributing to poor overall health outcomes. In terms of education, while Michigan has made some strides, it still lags behind with lower than average graduation rates and poor performance in standardized tests. Safety is another area where Michigan struggles, with some cities like Detroit and Flint having crime rates well above the national average. So, there you have it, our 7th worst state in America for 2024, Michigan. But don't click away just yet. As we continue our countdown, things are only going to get more intriguing. Stay with us. Brace yourselves as we continue our journey down this list of the worst states in America. The sixth state on our countdown is none other than Louisiana. With its rich culture and history, Louisiana is a vibrant state, but it's not without its share of issues. Economically, Louisiana is one of the poorest states in the country, with a significant portion of its population living below the poverty line. The state also struggles with high unemployment rates, largely due to the decline in the oil and gas industry. In terms of health, Louisiana has some of the highest rates of obesity and smoking in the nation, which contribute to poor overall health outcomes. The state also has one of the highest rates of uninsured individuals, making access to quality healthcare a challenge for many residents. As for education, Louisiana ranks near the bottom in terms of high school graduation rates and performance in standardized tests. Safety is also a concern, with certain cities like New Orleans and Baton Rouge having crime rates well above the national average. So there you have it, the sixth worst state in America for 2024, Louisiana. But don't go away just yet. Just when you thought things couldn't get any more dismal, we're moving into the top 5. Saddle up as we reveal the fifth worst state in America for 2024. Drumroll, Mississippi. Yes, you heard it right. Mississippi, a state with Southern charm and a rich history of blues music, sadly, is also a state grappling with a multitude of issues. Economically, Mississippi is at the bottom of the list, with the lowest median household income in the country. The state is also plagued with a high poverty rate and a lack of job opportunities, leading to a significant number of its residents living in destitute conditions. As for healthcare, Mississippi suffers from a lack of access to quality medical services, with one of the highest rates of uninsured individuals in the nation. This, combined with high rates of obesity and diabetes, makes for a grim health landscape. In terms of education, Mississippi faces serious challenges. The state has one of the lowest high school graduation rates, and student performance on standardized tests is often below par. Safety is another area where Mississippi struggles, with some of its cities having a crime rate higher than the national average. So, there you have it, the fifth worst state in America for 2024, Mississippi. But hold on to your seats as we're about to reveal the top 4 states in our countdown. Brace yourselves, folks, as we dive deeper into the countdown. We're now at number 4, and this time, we're heading west. Drumroll, it's New Mexico. This southwestern state, known for its breathtaking landscapes, spicy cuisine, and a rich amalgamation of cultures, unfortunately, has been struggling on multiple fronts. Economically, New Mexico has one of the highest unemployment rates in the country. The state also suffers from a high poverty rate and a low median household income. In healthcare, New Mexico's rural regions suffer from a dearth of medical services. High rates of uninsured individuals, coupled with a high prevalence of substance abuse, paints a distressing picture of the state's health landscape. On the education front, New Mexico faces significant challenges. Despite efforts to improve, the state's high school graduation rate remains one of the lowest in the nation. Standardized test scores are also often below average, indicating a need for substantial improvements in the education system. Lastly, the crime rate in New Mexico is a cause for concern, with some cities reporting crime rates well above the national average. So there it is, the fourth worst state in America for 2024, New Mexico. But don't turn off your screens just yet, because the top 3 states in our countdown are still to come. Thank you for staying with us, folks. We're now at the top 3 of our countdown, and it's time to reveal the state that's claimed the unfortunate title of America's third worst state for 2024. Drumroll, it's Louisiana. Yes, the state known for its vibrant culture, Mardi Gras and jambalaya, is also grappling with some serious issues. Economically, Louisiana's performance is less than stellar. The state has one of the highest poverty rates in the nation, and the median household income is significantly lower than the national average. Unemployment rates also remain high, despite efforts to boost job creation. In terms of education, Louisiana struggles with low high school graduation rates and poor performance on standardized tests. Education funding has been a contentious issue, with many arguing that the state's public schools are underfunded. Healthcare in Louisiana is another major concern. The state has one of the highest rates of uninsured individuals in the country, and access to quality healthcare can be challenging, especially in rural areas. Lastly, crime rates in Louisiana are alarmingly high. Some cities in the state have crime rates that are well above the national average, end of the dialogue contributing to a sense of insecurity among residents. So there you have it, folks. Louisiana, a state known for its unique culture and lively spirit, is struggling on several fronts, making it our third worst state for 2024. And now, as we near the end of our countdown, it's time to reveal the state that's claimed the dubious honor of being America's second worst state for 2024. Drumroll, it's none other than Mississippi. Yes, folks, Mississippi, known for its rich history and southern charm, is unfortunately also known for its struggles. Economically, Mississippi is at the bottom of the list. The state has the lowest median household income in the country, and its poverty rate is alarmingly high. The unemployment rate is above the national average, and job growth has been slow, exacerbating the state's economic woes. Educationally, Mississippi faces significant challenges. The state's public schools are consistently ranked among the lowest in the nation. High school graduation rates are below the national average, and standardized test scores are also disappointing. Furthermore, Mississippi's healthcare system is under severe strain. The state has one of the highest rates of uninsured individuals and ranks poorly in terms of access to quality healthcare. In addition, Mississippi struggles with high crime rates, particularly in its urban areas. All these factors combine to place Mississippi in the unfortunate position of being our second worst state for 2024. But hold on to your seats, folks. The number one worst state is yet to be revealed. Will your guess be correct? Stay tuned to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, we've finally arrived at the moment you've all been waiting for. The time has come to reveal the state that has the dubious distinction of being America's worst state for 2024. Yes, you guessed it right, it's New Mexico. Now, let's dive into the reasons why New Mexico has landed in this unfortunate position. Economically, New Mexico has the second lowest median household income in the country, right behind Mississippi. The state's poverty rate is the highest in the country, and its unemployment rate is significantly above the national average. Educationally, New Mexico's public schools face numerous challenges. High school graduation rates are alarmingly low, and the state's standardized test scores are consistently among the lowest in the nation. The state's healthcare system is also under immense pressure. New Mexico has one of the highest rates of uninsured individuals in the country and ranks poorly in terms of access to quality healthcare. Crime rates, especially in urban areas, are a further cause for concern. All these factors combined have led to New Mexico being crowned as America's worst state for 2024. But remember, folks, every cloud has a silver lining. Let's hope that these states use this ranking as motivation to improve and provide a better life for their residents.